Welcome everybody to your favorite show, Ringa Nathi, on your favorite channel, Radio Vutta. We are still rolling with hashtag Voice of Fire, and it's your girl Kifenzi Mugwena, aka Afrodan.
And it's your boy Busiso Wagakoza, known as Buda K.
So we're still on the concept here, things I wanted to tell my parents, but I couldn't, you know. So if you're chilling at home, let Omakilwan know that it's going down, Lanago Ringa Nathi, so I'm gonna put it.
And if you're driving, shy Huda, Pumang a window and let them know what is say Vuta. And do remember to follow us on all our social media platforms. On Facebook, it's Radio Vutta. On Twitter, it's Radio Vutta. On Instagram, it's Radio Vutta. Even on SoundCloud, it's Radio Vutta.
You can also find us on YouTube under Dayton TV. Drop us an email, govutaradio@gmail.com, or send us a WhatsApp text or a voice note on 073-8922-943.
So let's kickstart our today's session. Ndwana, how do you feel about the whole concept?
Ndwana, you know, I really love the concept because I feel like indulging on it is going to enable our parents to actually try and reach out to their kids, you know, especially I'm a teenager, because I feel like that's a stage in our lives where we go through a lot. You know, we face most challenges due to the transition from being a baby to being an adult, you know, so it's where you learn about life and all the aspects within it, you know. So yeah, and what about you, Ndwana? How do you feel?
I absolutely agree with you, Ndwana. We as teenagers, we go through a lot, you know. We face depression, low self-esteem, bullying. There are many things we as teenagers undergo through, you know. And there are many, Ndwana, man.
Yeah, Ndwana. So, Balel Basakaya, as we've heard from Usbuda K, there are many issues that need to be addressed. So that means we are going to have to break it down.
That means it's a car talent, Ndwana. Piece by piece.
One by one. So, Bakhayeto, in breaking it down, we are going to start with depression. Then, what do you understand by depression?
What I understand about depression, Ndwana, is that depression is a common and a serious illness that negatively affects the way you think, the way you act. So let me revert it back to you, Ndwana. Have you ever been depressed?
Yeah.
And were you able to tell your parents that you are depressed?
No.
Why not? Because what is for Sabelung?
No, Ndwana. Besides that, you know, yeah. Hi.
So, Ndwana, tell us your story. What were the triggers that made you to think, good, now we are depressed? Like, say, normal stress, let's say, but now it's the actual depression, you know?
Okay, so Ndwana, what happened is that I was in high school. So, being a scholarship. So, in grade 11, my marks started dropping. And you know, that meant my scholarship was at stake. So, my marks are dropping. And I was facing some family issues, you know. And yeah, there were just like communication barriers. So I think that was one of the triggers, you know. So yeah, so I ended up I started isolating myself from everyone simply because I felt like no one could relate to what I was going through at home and personally as well. So hence my schoolwork started getting affected, you know. And then throughout grade 11, yeah, marks kept on dropping. I received warning letters from a scholarship Sami. I couldn't even tell mom about it.
Why?
Simply because, like, she was gonna say certain things like, oh, again, so you know, those type of things, you know, you let my phone ring, or whatever the case is, like. And she wouldn't outline certain things in Klambe, you know, like external issues, what you go through every day, you know, and all that. And then, yeah, throughout matric as well, I was still depressed. I remember I had to see school psychologists, like approximately 3 times a week.
So wait, you failed to kuluma no mamako, but you were able to kuluma a stranger.
Well, I was kind of like forced to do so. Yeah, simply because the deputy principal was also my Afrikaans teacher. So, okay, as well as my scholarship, they actually communicated with the school because I had a coordinator from my scholarship, which, like, that was the person I could go to and tell her everything. It was okay, England, 1, 2, 3, I'm going through this and everything. And then that's when she said, you know what, you've seeped into depression, so we think we need to get you professional help. And Eskoleni, since they can supply you with a psychologist or social worker, then I think, you know, it's the best place to go to. So yeah, I attended AMA sessions. Yeah, I attended AMA sessions. They kind of helped. But you know, when you feel like somebody, you feel like they're just saying certain things to make you feel better or whatever the case is, but they don't fully understand. So that's how I felt throughout the whole thing. And then at the end of my matric year, okay, let me
So so the time you were attending sessions, did your parents knew good way now you're attending sessions or would you not see for this is a belong or
they let her know, obviously, because it's scholarship and they have to communicate with the parent, as well. So they let her know, okay, Ukifente is going through this, and so we've decided to sign up for these sessions, so that as a policies and everything. But still, it felt like mom didn't even understand. It's almost as if she was like, "Are you an actor?" Actor. Throughout Kenya, what is that? So yeah, that's basically what happened. And then by the end of my matric year, I already knew, okay, I'm not gonna get my desired grades, statements in January. So writing my exams were me. I was, when you write with that thing, you would say and then I already knew as well, okay, scholarship very gone. And
boom.
Yeah, I made peace with it. So I already knew as well, I was gonna take Ikepia the following year.
Wow.
So that's what happened. And since then, I feel like mom never really understood. And yeah, even today, it's okay. Depression and
Wow, that was deep, Makaya. And do remember what this is an ongoing conversation on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on SoundCloud, Sister Corner, under Radio Vutta.
Yes, and on YouTube we are under Davidson TV. You can drop us an email, govutaradio@gmail.com, or send us a WhatsApp text or VN, go 073-8922-943.
So in continuation, good topic here. So let's hear our viewers. Let's hear our social media viewers, because they are very interested with the conversation. Studio now we're going to on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud. It's under Radio Vutta.
So guys, we've just received a DM from Urose. Her story goes like this. When I was 4 years old, my father died of a kidney infection called Ringa. While at that age it didn't affect me at all, I remember the day of his funeral as if it was yesterday. And on that day I didn't even cry. I thought when people die, they will eventually wake up at some point. When I was 7 years old, doing grade 2, I used to go to the other street at the back of our shack because there was still a man whom for me looked exactly like my father. And I wanted to watch him as he comes from work to his house. I did that several times. I wanted to talk to my father. I wanted to touch him, but he was nowhere to be found, I never spoke to my mom, nor asked her about him at that time. But there came a day when I asked her, when is Daddy coming back? And she couldn't say anything. She just cried. So growing up with classmates who had both parents, they would always talk about their dads, and I had nothing to say, which made me grow bitter. And I felt like I am not worthy of anything good. I started to have a lot of complexities. I didn't have proper school uniform and nice book covers, and that added to my low self-esteem and bitterness. As I grew matured, I started isolating myself from people, and I believed that nothing will ever come out of me, more especially when I was a teenager. I wanted to fit in terms of having the same clothes as my friend, but I couldn't because my mom couldn't afford that. So I started being alone, and I hated myself. I didn't care. I started having suicidal thoughts. I wanted so much to end my life, but I didn't have the courage to commit suicide, even though I wanted to. That lasted until I was invited to join the youth power group, YPG. In the YPG, that's where I learned to end my pain, not my life. My mentors guided me and helped me through the journey to end my pain, not my life. And I started believing in myself. I started working hard to better myself. Today, I am a student studying archaeology and GIS. I've had opportunities to make great academics and have been to excavation with influential people. challenges are meant to be overcome, not for them to overcome us. Wow.
Wow, that was deep. Thank you, Rose Bafethu. Rose just shared story sakhe. Nawe ungasithumelela story sakho ku Radio Vutta. It's either ukhetha ku Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, you know, ungasithinta na ku WhatsApp njengo Rose ungaphinde na usithinte khona. So Bafethu, wow.
You know what, guys? Like, yeah, man, you might be at home, you know, listening to Rose's story or my story, you know, and you're probably going through similar emotions, but you know what the best part is? You are still alive. You are still kicking. You are still pushing. So don't lose hope, Baton guys. We are meant to overcome everything that comes our way. Or Rose, we really like, you know. Challenges are meant to be overcome, not for them to overcome us, you know. So Donna, Caesar, who am I? Tell us your story. Speaking of someone else, what's name like?
Yeah,
like scary. Yes.
Mina Donna getting depression, and it was because of Papa, you know. I started joining entertainment industry, you know, in the Ziabuya much on the entertainment industry. You start partying, you know, I partied a lot, not knowing what the time in a long busy in my kicking and I party. There are people that in Bakosha in Birmingham, you know. So there was a point where I had an epiphany, whereby I had to sit down. Okay, there are people that I have to delete in my life and promote others in my life. But then after I had that epiphany, abanye abantu they started treating me ngendlela bengibehavior ngayo. You know, so I wondered, okay, why labantu laba? I started having ama-suicidal thought, thinking ukuthi umphakathi awusangithandi. Why? Ukuwa kwami, you know, when you're an artist, mawuba ngathi uba ne-downfall yakho nyana, you start thinking ukuthi abantu abakusakufuni.
That led to you having suicidal
Thoughts and
because you
getting
thought other
depressed, the
people
way I
don't love you.
Exactly, Donna.
Wow. Sure. Yes, sis. Yeah.
It's kind of deep, Donna. When Papa sometimes kusibeka kwezinye indawo.
Yeah, man.
So the way we kakhulu when you're on this space, say entertainment, you know, uqala ukuzibona ngathi you are the man, you know, you are the real deal, you know, and not thinking ukuthi okay, well I had abanye abajita when we were partying, guess whose house we were partying on, but at the end of the day, who gets to pay the bills? Because now abajita like esibuda I had abanye abangani they'll be like esibuda sithenge i-case and nimzobe sesesikolweni by that time. Mase ngikhume esikolweni by that time, when I get to abajite kule case sekusele ngasekusele 6. That means bayazi ukuthi usibuda le minute maqeda ukuphuza le 6 le uzosiphazela akhiphe enye and not knowing ukuthi ngiyabulaleka I'm facing ezinye izinto. That's bad and
Wow, but you know what's interesting, eh? So okay, so reverting back to story Sako, you were not able to talk to anyone in your family, like.
I wasn't gonna because bebazosho na usitshelile ngalento yakho wena bekumele uqhubeke ubheke isikolo. Like at first my parents didn't understand lento ye art yabo due to ukuthi ekhaya abantu aba very academics but sister lami yabo, so nambe they wanted me to follow that route ekubeni akusindlela ebona mina nami ngiphumelele ngayo ngihambe yona.
Wow.
That led to kill self-esteem yami, and killing my self-esteem. That means ngibulala usibuda ke. I had to live usibusiso abafuna ukuphula usibusiso wasendlini labafuna yabo. So yeah, uyapamuka as a person yabo. Man.
Nah, you know what, Ntwana, what's interesting is that we all went through these motions and we were not able to tell our parents, you know, simply because okay, due to the fear of the unknown, or rather the known, or rather thinking okay, just we're gonna say papa or you know Zindo and whatnot. Nonetheless, we can't really dwell on that, you know, but we just hope ukuthi abazali abazohlangana na zonke lezi like this showing everything, and those who are expecting as well, you know, will actually start doing the things that make the pause to be done, you know. Reach out to your kids. Like reach out to your kids, have the uncomfortable conversations with your kids. Ask them every day, how was your day? What did you do? Who did what to? You know, listen to your kids. Like find that time, man, to bond with your kids, you know, so that it's gonna be easy. You say, okay, you know what, mom? Let's start lazy. It's not normal.
It's depression.
Yeah, like it's not normal. Like I'm having like this thing, you see. And man, it's not worthy.
Whatever.
You know, like man, I'm feeling grand, you know. So yeah, you know. And guys, please, let's teach ourselves in depression. Honestly, it's not easy for Sabelu. No. It applies to everyone who is susceptible to it. And the truth is, anyone can be depressed, you know.
Yeah.
Anyone can face depression, like at a young age. I mean, Rose, it started when she was like 7, when she lost her dad, you know. So yeah, let's teach ourselves.
When babukela ikho into edlula i-research, just research, Google bafethu, Google yonke into, even ungagoogle negama lakho, nakuthi ungasigoogle uthi Radio Vutta, usigoogle, Google yonke into bafethu, but manje ngenxa ukuthi sesishawa isikhathi asichubekeni on our social media platforms, this conversation on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, on SoundCloud, yes khona yonke indawo mara
Yeah, it's
it's under Radio Vutta bafethu.
And on YouTube we are under Davidton TV. You can drop us an email, govutaradio@gmail.com, or WhatsApp us or send a voice note on 0738922943.
Yeah, bafethu, and it's your boys Busisa Wakakoza, well known as Usbuda K bafethu, from your host and the Davidton TV crew. Siyanqanywa bafethu, you are loved.
Yes, and you are so blind.
Big time,
guys, it's your girl Kifenzo Wagamkwena, aka Aphrodime. Remember, this is Ringa Nathi on Radio Vutta. So yeah, till we meet again.